Hey, welcome Aquarius to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? So guys, I'm holding up some of the Starman deck and I'm just gonna shuffle. I do a little bit of an intro and I think it's hysterical that my dog is in the background staring. So everybody say hi to Lacey. Hi Lacey. So guys, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome here and welcome to everybody coming back. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm just getting ready to do your October star guide reading. So what this is a combination of 6 cards and they'll go in a specific pattern on my tarot table, and each card will mean something. It'll refer to something in your life, right? So I'll go through the cards, put them down on in the pattern, and then we'll do the reading from there. So that's how I do my readings, and I hope you enjoy them. And I hope it resonates, guys. You know, if you're spending time with me, I really like the readings to be meaningful for you, but do keep in mind this is a general read. You know, all my published free videos are general, so if it's not resonating, you might just need to tune into another tarot reader this time around, or maybe you need a private reading. So guys, with that being said, I'm gonna start popping some cards out here. I'm ready to get going. So yeah, like I said, feel free to comment away, and if you wanted to like, share, and subscribe, that really helps me on the channel. So I have all the card positions mapped out in front of me because I have a bad memory. So the first card is going to represent your present situation, what's going on right now. Having a little bit of an issue. Oh my God, she's so cute. Anyway. Your present situation, we have the Princess of Pentacles here. So many of you could be waiting on a message about money. So the Princess is similar to the Page in other tarot card decks. And if you've never seen the Starman tarot card deck, you're probably going to see some David Bowie in the cards. He collaborated on the deck and he was the inspiration for the artwork. But anyway, so you could be waiting for some sort of message to come in, and seeing this card is a pretty good indication that you will be getting that message soon. So the second card we're going to pull is going to be any cause of conflict that you might be having. So this is always interesting. When I pull a really positive card related to a conflict, it kind of like makes me furrow my brow a little bit, and I have to get into the card a little bit more and the reading. So this is saying that the current cause of any conflicts is like feeling on top of the world and feeling really accomplished. So I find that kind of bizarre / interesting. So the third card is going to represent any changes needed in order to face challenges. So this is the Starman, you guys. So the Starman would be like, and here's David Bowie for you, related to the Magician. So I'm really getting some vibes off these cards now. Like the more we pull, the more I'm being able to receive messages here. So anyway, like the Starman is more like related to the Magician and being able to create your own reality. And there's such a similarity in these 3 cards right now. It's kind of blowing my mind. So let me just pop these up, and I'm going to change the angle down to the reading so you can see it after. I don't know how many people are really believe in the third eye at all, but that's what I'm seeing here in these cards. You'll see it here and here and here. So to me, this is really representing an ability to start opening up your chakras or your third eye. And what I'm getting here is a little bit that your, let's see, your emotional capacity is sort of outpacing your intuitive capacity, if that makes any sense at all. That's what I'm getting right now, but let's keep pulling cards. So the fourth card is going to represent your strengths. And again, we've got this eye. We've got this eye here. So this is the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is looking back looking back at other situations. And usually when we see the Five of Cups, hi sweetie, it's about sadness and looking back. But that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting a need to sort of look back at situations where you understood things before they happened. And it could be a little bit of emotion coming in. So the 5th card, it represents your challenges. So this is the invitation to sort of cease bad habits or connections or friendships or something like that. When we see the devil in a reading, it's because it's time for something to be cut out of your life, or if not cut out of your life, to be diminished, you know, rolled back, moderated, something like that. So before I pull the 6th card, which is the outcome card, let me just quickly change the aura of the camera and we'll look at the cards together here, guys. Okay, so 20 seconds. So we're back here, Aquarius, and again, I spent many minutes agonizing over the views, so I hope you guys can see this okay. So feel free to let me know in comments about stuff like that too, like production stuff, so I can fix it. So I hope this works. I think these cards pop out really well and they're really good visual. So I want to see what's going on with your present situation or your outcome. So this is card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th card is going to be your outcome card. So let's see what's going on here. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles, guys. So the 6 of Pentacles, it really speaks to everything free flowing, you know, generosity, reciprocated, being able to give and receive. Okay. So I feel like you guys are definitely waiting for some sort of information to come in related to your financial well-being, and that could be anything. I think some of you are definitely waiting to win a lottery. Some of you are just waiting for a better paying job. I see that some of you could be struggling with a retirement plan, also with the Princess of Pentacles here. I think at some point for some of you, your intuition fell away. You stopped listening to it. And this is sort of an invitation here with the 5 of Cups to sort of go back and get more in tune with yourself. I think many of you are getting caught up on an emotional basis because things may or may not be turning out for you. You could be kind of struggling a little bit. So this is where the Devil card is coming in. Because you could have evolved out of really listening to whatever energy you call God. Like some people say God, some people, like whatever your religion is, or you could say source or spirit or the universe. I really see that you stopped listening to that voice. I'm really getting an impression here, guys, that something happened in a negative way to make you stop believing. And that's why you just don't listen to that anymore. Or you listen to it to a certain degree, but not, I'm seeing here like a loss in faith of the energies around you, like the powers of the universe, like the blessings from God, like however you guys believe. I respect everything. So whatever works for you guys, I'm just sort of throwing out what people might want to believe in. But anyway, I'll just move on. So there's really being a call here to start believe in the magic of the universe. The magic, I'm just going to keep saying universe and insert your own word there, guys. Because you've got the Starman here. You've got the Starman. It's saying this is the change needed to face your challenges. You know, if you're waiting for something to come in, you really have to believe that you can come in. that it'll come in for you. I'm really just feeling a jangled energy here. It's kind of throwing me off. Just sort of a lack of believing anymore. I don't know what might have happened in your past. It could be recent past or it could be a while ago, but it's really interfering with your ability to manifest right now. And I'm getting the sense that many of you don't understand what happened, but your faith was tested. And I see for some of you, there was a bit of a horrifying incident where maybe you were trying to like almost like pray somebody into living or something like that. Like you're really close to somebody that could have become deathly ill, and for some of you it could have been a pet. So you like maybe attempted to like will them back by praying. You know what I mean? And then possibly that person passed away or your pet passed away. Like I'm just seeing something really that changed you. And it was unpleasant. And for some of you, it would involve the passing of somebody close to you, including a companion animal. And it sort of altered your sense of faith. I'm seeing a call here for you guys to sort of understand that, you know, when it's somebody's time to go, it's their time to go. And this could be somebody just leaving your life, you know, maybe not passing away, but leaving your life abruptly because they wanted something else to do, or you could have had a dog run away or a cat run away, something, you know, you could be in a situation where you're separated from a family member and you're trying to use all of your willpower to bring things back to you. But in cases like that, you know, you can really have an effect on manifesting things, but what we cannot do is have any sort of dominion in the power of altering someone else's path. And whether that includes, like, you know, somebody passing away or getting lost or getting hurt, you know, that's somebody else's path. So it wasn't anything to do with you and a lack of your personal power or your prayers not being answered. You know, and however difficult it can be, you know, obviously I've had family members pass away. I've lost some very dear companion animals. It's agony, you know, but understanding that each and every living, breathing creature on earth has their own path, and when they're called to go, they're called to go. So I'm seeing that's where the faith may have dipped off a little bit, but then you're trying to also manifest things back in and not quite believing it because this really jarring experience changed your faith. It sort of closed your chakras, closed your third eye. For some of you, it closed your heart. So if you're wanting to get back in the place where everything is swirling around you, that energy of give and receive, the give and take, you know, it's going to take a little bit of an effort to get back into the place where you start believing in the magic of the universe, in the power of your God. You know, you'll have to, like, and look at these two cards here, you know, the way they're open and magnetic and just waiting to receive. There's so much more out there for you guys. And even if you went through pain, it doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that the universe doesn't support you. It just means that it was time for that to happen. Everything will happen in the universe's divine and perfect timing. And I just see that, I want to call it an incident, sort of closed you down. And if you're going to stay closed down and not have faith, then I see this weight being interminable for you. And weight, W-A-I-T, you know, and then you're wondering why is this not coming in? It's because I'm seeing like the heart is closed, and it's like you have some sort of like blaming against somebody, and all that has to go away, you guys, and no matter how painful it is. And I'm just seeing right now is the time for that to evolve out of you. If you're having these painful memories come up, it's time to let them go. You know, if you keep on shutting down the feelings, they'll always be there. But if you sort of let them come to the surface and finally release them, you know, just release them back into the universe, you guys. Release them to God so that you can continue on with your path, because I see that this has slowed you down, and for some of you even stopped you. And that's why we have the Devil card here under the 5th position, which is other changes. Other challenges, because it's being kept in you here, and with the 5 of Cups, right? So being able to remember with love will really help you, and being able to release any lingering anger, you know, because it's painful when these things happen, but it's just part of your path to be there with that person or with that animal, and then release them with love when it's time for them to move on to their own path. So guys, I think this was a really deep and intense reading. It's why I love doing these star guide readings with the Starman tarot cards, because it just opens up this door to see inside you. And I'm just seeing here a call for healing, and it's the right time for you guys to sort of release any anger or pain, anxiety, anything that could have caused you to shut down. And if you're sitting there and you're thinking, well, I don't have anything to release, maybe just sit in quiet and meditation, or maybe just start writing, and you'll see things start to evolve and flow through you. And then this abundance that you're waiting for so patiently, with the Princess of Pentacles, it should start flowing in here, but you definitely have a blockage that needs to be released. And if it's really painful to look at, it's the only way it's going to dissipate is if you really look at it head on and allow yourself to work through it. I mean, if you have to sit down and have like a 3-hour cry, then go for it. Like, do it. You'll feel better after, and things eventually will start to feel better for you guys. And then you start to be able to use your powers of the magician, the Starman, that you used to be able to do, I think, much more easily in the past, before this life-changing, and for some of you, extremely damaging incident. So guys, this is a really draining reading for me. I see that some of you are in deep pain. So I hope this helps you open the doors again for yourself, so you can start to move ahead on your path a little bit better and easier with a bit of a lighter step. So guys, I'm going to wrap up the video and just sending many blessings and love out to you guys. Okay, so take care. Bye for now. Bye.